All right, we are live here on MTG Unpacked. So it's time for the Patron Snap Packs for June 2024. So slowly trying to catch up here. So we actually had the May Snap Packs last weekend, and we should be all set. And then we need to do July. That will probably be coming up early next month, I would guess. All right, just getting things organized here. We'll wait a minute or so for people to filter into the stream. Welcome to Burn the Books. And Daniela Grosinger, welcome. So we do have some packs to get into, so the regulars will know what that is all about. So we'll set those aside for now. This was a cool pull I got out of Flesh and Blood, part the Misfail. So pretty awesome. So this is one of the Marvels. Ultra shiny goodness. Very happy about that one. So I thought I'd highlight that in the live stream here. All right, so I think we will get started now. So we'll start off here with the one pack tier. So they get a foil pull from the Patron box. Burn Book says, nice to see a live stream. My partner and I draw along to your videos quite often. Awesome. Welcome. All right, so we'll start off here with ML Edberg. Thank you for being a patron. Got a nice mythic for you this month. And the foil here is a Sprite Dragon from Ikoria. Enjoy. Let's rearrange things over here. Next up, we have Logan Bora. Thank you for being a patron. Grabbing you a foil Park Heights Pegasus. So this is one of the promo cards. Enjoy. Welcome to Guru Baby, very Guru. Tim Husman, welcome. And next we have Grey Dark Moon. Thank you for being a patron. Let's dig into it here. And we have Skoa Ember Mage. Nice one. It's Austin Powers, yeah. Sounded like it. I wasn't sure though. So enjoy the pulls there, Grey Dark Moon. And next up we have Alex Scalaba. Thank you for being a patron. Digging in, what do we got? It is a Croc of the Crossing. That is just what you need. So that one's from Armand Cat. We actually did a 6 pre-release pack opening for the 7th anniversary of the channel. I suppose I could have done 7, but I was already spending enough on 6. I figured that would be enough. All right, next up we have Daryl Hopkins. Thank you for being a patron. Digging in here. And we got you a Shattered Landscape. A croc of something else I thought you were about to say. Croc of the Crossing. All right. So next is the main event here. So the patron snap packs, we put those together from our snap pack boxes here. And if you're a patron in the chat, just let me know. I'll try to get your snap pack done right away. Let's see, not really seeing anyone there. So we will just go digging here. Let's see. Grab a few of these. All right, we'll start off here with Alpha, thank you for being a patron. So we will dig into the box here. We'll start off with the commons. So we grab 5 of those to get us started. And okay, so we've got the commons. Then we have the uncommons. We're going to grab another 5. And then a foil, rare or mythic. All right, Alpha, let's see what we got for you today. Starting off with a Scrap Diver Serpent, Shire Scarecrow, Gnawing Crescendo, Assassinate, Experimental Synthesizer, Mobile Homestead, Fear, Fire, Foes, Path of Annihilation, Reduced to Rubble, Tamio meets the Story Circle, Foil Mythic, nice one, Cheval, Bane of Monsters, that one's from Ikoria, and the rare is a Merc Fiend Liege. That's a horror, looks suitably horrifying. Enjoy the pulls there, Alpha. Welcome to your pal Vince. Good to see you on a stream. Okay, next we have Domino. Thank you for being a patron. Domino getting the Royal Scions there. Apparently reprinted in the list. So that's cool. 1 in 4 set boosters have those. Just cards taken from Threat Magic history. They're doing something different though with Bloomburrow. Apparently they're just having special guests. Is that right? I think they're just having like planeswalkers and so forth as forest creatures, which looks pretty fun. Let me know in the chat or comments which one of those, if you've seen them, is your favorite. Okay, Domino, digging in here. Starting off with Haunt of the Dead Marshes, along with Unearth, Free Strider Commando, Soul's Might, Not Dead After All, Tempered Sliver, Threadbind Click, Sweltering Suns, extra rare there, Wayward Servant, Trail of Ambition, Momentum Rumbler. Okay, so there's our foil. And Fervent Champion. Nice one. All right, pop that in there for you, Domino. Enjoy the pulls. Burn the Book says definitely hoping for Squirrel Liliana. Was she a squirrel? I can't remember. I thought Nissa was a squirrel. It's going to be cool to see them anyway. Those are like fun little additions we'll come across as we open packs. Next up, Peter Sorensen. Thank you for being a patron. So hopefully the time of this stream is a little bit more suitable to our European audience here. Last time, I think it was like 7:15 Midwest US time, which was really late or really early for Europe. So Nissa is a frog. And Jay Sano was a fox. He's got his little outfit on as usual. Where am I from? I'm originally from Australia. Been living in the US for over 20 years now, so still have an accent. All right, next up here for Peter, we have Jin of Fools Fall, Ninja of the New Moon, Rising Populist, Goblin Champion, awesome. Bountiful Landscape, Monstrous Warleech, Horses of the Bruinen, Picklock Prankster, Honored Hydra, so there is Armand Kit extra rare, Synchronized Strike, Foil Swamp, and it is Hardened Scales for the rare. Not too shabby. All right, enjoy the pulls there, Peter. And let's see, next we have, so dig in a bit here. We have Ignis 8565. Thank you for being a patron. A roaming throne. That is pretty tasty. So I try to highlight like the best pulls for each patron. Sometimes are not always the best. That's just how it is. But if they do get something spicy, I try to highlight those in the live stream. And I know at least one patron, I think it was this month, somebody got 2 Orcish Bowmasters. That was pretty nuts. We'll see if we come across them later in the stream. All right, Ignis 8565. We have a Jaded Sellsword along with Cavern Whisperer. Temperamental Oozewag. That thing's crazy. Mother Bear. Ferocious Tigerilla. Imperial Ceratops, Generous Visitor, Foray of Orcs. This town ain't big enough. Grim Strider, Foil Robe of the Archmagi, and a Master Biomancer for the rare. Enjoy the pulls there, Ignis. And yeah, Balloon Burrow, actually pre-release coming up this Friday. So is anyone attending? Anyone looking forward to it, or are you more about Duskmorn? It's like a bit of whiplash there. We've got the cute forest creatures followed by the absolute horror 70s through, I would say, 90s horror movie type theme. It's going to be awesome. Next up, we have Foodho11. Thank you for being a patron. Let's dig in here. And then the uncommons. And grabbing a foil. Rare or mythic. Burn Book says, looking forward to Bloom Burrow hugely. A lot of my favorite artists in the set. Yeah, I think they really hit it out of the park with the new set here. Next up, we have Wing It, Trained Anks, Trumpeting Herd, a Braid, Ankle Biter, Hotshot Mechanic, Longhorn Sharpshooter, Edifice of Authority, Hazaret's Monument, Devoted Cropmate, Foil, Storm Surge Kraken, and a Mythic, Oketra the True. Nice one. We did have a bunch of God pulls from the 7th anniversary video, so that was awesome. So I've tried to put a lot of those in the box here this month. Next up, we have Manic Stickle. Thank you for being a patron. Can we find something awesome here? And in case you're wondering, there aren't any Black Lotuses in here. We just don't have that kind of budget. We're a very low budget operation around here, or maybe not low, that's probably exaggerating. Maybe like a mid-level budget. So we just open as many packs as we can each month. Okay, rare or mythic here. Manix, let's get into it. We have Kaslam's Stone Tree. So this one flips into Kaslam's Strider, along with many partings, Phantasmal Form, Fanged Flames, Glowspore Shaman, Warfire Javelineer, Prosperity Tycoon, Bucolic Ranch, Taken by Nightmares, Synchronized Strike, Foil Island, and Temple of Deceit. There we go. So enjoy the pools, Manix. Would you ever try TikTok opening? I do have a bunch of short videos on TikTok, probably a couple of hundred. But I have a bit of a beef with TikTok. They deliberately suppress videos. So if they see that you've uploaded something somewhere else, they suppress the video, so they just don't show it to anybody. So I'm not very happy with that. Oh, live openings? Nah, I wouldn't consider that just because of their behavior. So I was into posting a lot there for a while, but they are just kicking me in the teeth. So I'm like, you know what? It's not worth my time. I don't make anything from TikTok, so it's not really worth me spending time there. Okay, let's see. I've got a nice number of patrons there. Welcome to Graham Brown. All right, next we have Strifegeist. Thank you for being a patron. Let's get into it. There are 0 MTG openers on there. Old Pokemon, yeah. MTG in general always gets lower views. It's like, I think it has been declining for years, but it was actually after the Magic 30th anniversary thing. A lot of people just left. They're like, I'm done with the game. They have no confidence in Wizards. They're just like, okay, I'm out. So views really crashed and tumbled then. There's also a lot of competition in Magic as well. Yeah, the cards are so cool though, it's a shame, yep. All right, next up we have Death Knell Berserker Prickly Pear, Inspired Inventor, Bloodborne Scoundrels, Harrier Strix, Wicked Slumber, Slickshot Lockpicker, Ghostfire Slice, Ground Seal, Junk Troller, Foil Spectre of Mortality, and White of the Reliquary, a Zombie Knight. Awesome artwork on that one. Reminds me of some of the older artwork in the game. Enjoy the pulls there, Strifegeist. And next up we have Kutsuo. Thank you for being a patron. So getting a signed Jackalope Herd for their first month as a patron. You'll notice that's the only card there because we did a bundle for them. I think it was Outlaws of Thunder Junction. But yeah, that bundle heading their way probably sometime early this coming week. They're probably like, about time. Yeah, I was on vacation for a good bit of June, so that slowed things down. Then I had a cold as well, like cough, cough, cough. I couldn't really, it was a wonder I could do any videos at all, but I got through it. All right, Katsuo, we have Fairy Seer, Nurturing Bristleback, Cruel Warrior, Goblin Assault Team, Stalwart Valkyrie, Servant of the Stinger, Defiant Greatmaw, Ground Seal, Gleeful Demolition, Cursed Wombat, that is awesome, Foil Mythos of Vadrok, and a Mythic Ashiok Nightmare Muse. Love that artwork. So that one from Theros Beyond Death. Enjoy the pools, Katsu. Welcome to Old World Micmac. Good to see you on the stream. Yeah, Graham says that Ashiok is nice, I'll say. All right, next we have Kevin Krause with a Mythic. Thank you for being a patron. Khan, the great creator. Did you see did you see what they did with Khan in Bloomborough? People laughing hysterically or in shocked disbelief. So they turned him into a tree, and yeah, his face like carved into a tree. That was hilarious. So that's where they take the planeswalkers and turn them into like forest creatures. So I think that was appropriate for him. All right, Kevin, we got a Burning Prophet. Holy cow! Thunder Salvo, Mightstone's animation, Gather Courage, Eyes Everywhere, Stubborn Burrow Fiend, a Badger, Spring to Mind, Born to Drive, Vow of Duty. Oh, it's Space Godzilla! Yes, anyone remember this guy? Notorious during the pandemic for obvious reasons, and Flare of Cultivation. Nice retro art on that one. Enjoy the pools there, Kevin. Yeah, you'll notice a bunch of Icorius stuff in the box this month. We had a box break. When was that? Like April, I'm going to say. Burn the books. Forgot Holy Cow was a card and thought you'd pulled something amazing. Yeah. I have taken advantage of that sometimes. All right. Stump Jumper John, you're up next. Thank you for being a patron. See if we can find a wild card. We have not found one yet. And if you are a regular, you know what those are about. If you're new to the stream, stick around, you might find out. Grabbing a foil here, rare or mythic. All right, Stump Jumper, what do we got? It is Dream Drinker Vampire, Spell Stutter, Mandibular Kite, Baleful Beholder. Did anyone play those Eye of the Beholder games? When were they? Like in the 90s, I think. Awesome. Meteorite, Mentor's Guidance, Plan the Heist, Spring-Loaded Saw Blades, flipping it into Blade Wheel Chariot. That looks a little bit impractical, actually. Blood Rage Brawler, Two Arms. Is that a foil? No, I'm just moving it around like a foil. Okay, here's the foil. Repel the Vile and Archfiend of Ifnir for the rare. So enjoy the pools there, Stump Jumper. And who is next? It is Roadie Bob. Thank you for being a patron. Got a nice slick shot show off there. Doing a bit of showing off, I would say. Oh yeah, I just noticed another sleeve thing. He got these Sword of Wealth and Power. So a very nice month indeed for Roadie Bob. Let's dig in. You have that one. Which one? The slick shot or the sword? So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think that's right. My luck is much better with MTV. Sword. Okay. MTG. Yeah, I was going to say MTV. Is that still around? All right. Roadie Bob, we have Terra with the iconic artwork. Wandering Wolf, Water Wings, Angel of the Dawn, Vault Plunderer, extra mythic just chucked in here, Minsk Beloved Ranger, Pinnacle Monk. I want my MTV. Yeah, does anyone remember MTV? Mystic Peak, Prosperity Tycoon, Hero's Blade, Channeled Force, and a Swamp, along with Sunbird's Invocation for the rare. So enjoy the pools there, Roadie Bob. Thank you for being a patron once again. Yeah, I think MTV, when I came to the US, was mostly reality shows. I used to watch, what was it, Road Rules, and there was some house. They had a bunch of young people staying. I forget what that was called. Oh, The Real World, I think. Yeah, so it had degenerated by that point. No more music videos. All right, let's see. Cribs was good. Was that the one where they would show off people's fancy places, the music people or celebrities? Okay, we'll grab a couple of more patrons. Excuse me. Mariah Carey. Okay. They did a tour. Yeah, some of those places I bet would be eye-catching. All right, Winifred 007 with a very cool Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Thank you for being a patron. So that was a pre-release card. What was the theme for those? I think that was a Chaos box, wasn't it? And then a foil, rare or mythic. All right. What is my favorite set of all time? Would have to be the OG Innistrad. That was one of the first, or not one of the first boxes, one of the early boxes I opened. I think I had the channel by that point as well. Boxes were like $200, which now looks absurdly cheap. I think they're way more than that. All right, Over the Edge, Scurrilous Sentry, Mind Rake, Tales of Master Sushiro, flipping into Sushiro's Living Legacy, Wall of 1000 Cuts, Hex Gold Hoverwings, Runed Crown, Strength of the Pack, Scale Storm Summoner, Betrayal at the Vault, Foil Smeagol, Helpful Guide, very nice guide to help you around Middle Earth, and Necrotic Ooze for the rare. So enjoy the pulls there. Winifred 007. All right. Have they announced the new James Bond yet? I don't know if they did that. They like to cycle the actors out every couple of years. Graham says, Strixhaven is my fave. Love me those mystical archives. Also, Veyran was my first commander, so she has a place in my heart. All right, let's see what is next here. Oh, this is a nice one. Skeeter, thank you for being a patron. Skeeter got a Nazgul. All right, let's see what else we can get for Skeeter this month. Or I should say for last month. We're still doing the videos for July. Two, three, 4, 5. Foil, rare or mythic. Guru Baby says, love Lord of the Rings the most, and Almond Cat would be another one, but don't have any. Yeah, Almond Cat getting a little more expensive these days. Took long enough. All right, we have Colossal Growth, Seize the Secrets, Thraben Charm, Broken Wings, Kami of Restless Shadows, Rouse Outburst, Sheltered Thicket, extra rare, Vizier of Tumbling Sands, Outlaw Stitcher, Plan the Heist, Foil Pouncing Shore Shark. So they did this comic book style art in Ikoria. Oh, and a mythic. So we got the promo stamp version of Weatherlight completed. That is awesome. So enjoy the pulls there, Skeeter. And we will be opening more Lord of the Rings next month as well. Was able to get another box for a reasonable price. I think we may be done with Commander Legends though, because the boxes have been creeping up. And now it's at the point, it's like I'm losing money with every pack I open. So I'm like, okay, maybe I won't do this anymore. Welcome to Ziggy Storm. All right, next we have Ben Miller. Thank you for being a patron. And Ziggy will get into your snap pack shortly. And I think it was yesterday I mailed your cards for May. I tried to get through all the US patrons yesterday. Did not quite make it. I still have a few more to go out on Monday. Then I have a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm about 2/3 of the way through for May. And then after this stream, I'll get started on June. So hopefully catching up in the next week or two. Next up, we have Recruit the Worthy, Pondering Mage, Spore Frog, Orem's Thunder, Belligerent Guest, Callous Sellsword, Angelic Armaments, Selfless Samurai, Trail of Ambition, Goblin Fireleaper. Oh, we got a foil mythic, Cheval Bane of Monsters. I think I had was that the non-foil earlier in the stream? And Doomweaver with the extended art. Awesome. Enjoy the pulls there, Ben. Question here, do you get the US printed cards or Japanese? I get whatever gets sent to me, so you can't usually specify where the boxes are printed. Normally when a set just comes out, my LGS typically gets the Japanese version, so those are usually higher card quality, except I think pre-releases and bundles are typically US printed. But you may notice a lot of the recent ones are sort of gritty. It's like a sandpaper type feel on the other side. I noticed that with a bunch of sets. Not all of them, but yeah, the card stock they're using is a little cheaper, I think. And Ziggy Storm says, all good. We had a good amount of luck these last couple of months, so however long it takes, I'm happy. Awesome. Graham, when I get the cards from you, I can feel the difference compared to the print we get in the UK. Yeah. UK, what do you normally get? Like Belgium or Japanese printed variety? And Lord of the Rings ones are gritty, yeah. I've noticed that as well. All right, next up, Ziggy Storm got the awesome, what is this, a Shockland. Congratulations. Wilhelm, thanks for that A-Shock. That will go right into my mill deck. Yes. Mill away. I did a fun deck tech. This was around the time of Ikoria. I think I titled the video like something like It's Millen Time. And there was that blue, I think it was the companion. And you could do some milling with that. Oh, what was that? There was also a fun combo. Did anyone ever try out? It was Fleet Swallower and... oh, what's that card? I think it was from Armenket or Hour of Devastation. You could basically mill your opponent's entire deck in one turn. That actually went off a few times. People weren't happy about that. I thought it was sort of hilarious. All right, we have a Simic Guildgate, Ariet's Lullaby, Gold Pan, Chance Met Elves, Repeal, Is It Generatorium, and an extra rare Pyramid of the Pantheon, Grave Digger, Surveillance Monitor, True Heart Duelist, Foil Pax Betrayal, and Weathered Wayfarer. Maddening Cacophony, you kick it to mill half their decks. No, it wasn't that one. I can picture it. It keeps popping in my head. Fraying Sanity, I think. Is that the one? I think that's what it was called. Yeah, there's probably a bunch of different ones at this point. Next up, we have Keith TKW with a nice mythic from the big score print sheet of Outlaws of Thunder Junction. That's always fun to get something on that one. Thank you for being a patron. Okay, Keith, let's see what we got here for you. Starting off with Failed Fording. Ghastly Demise cut short. Tajuru Snarecaster Suit Up by Force. Corvold and the Noble Thief. Scaled Behemoth Tough Cookie. Oh, ding, 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 ding. Okay, Keith. Finally, I was wondering when we'd come across those. Okay, so the wild card pack today, not a standard pack. It is actually the Assassin's Creed, so we'll get into that in a moment. Foil Tabarak's Hope's Demise and Basilisk Collar for the rare. Nice one. I wonder if they'll ever stop reprinting cards. Might help increase the value again. I think they try to manage it. So there are some cards they just reprint into the ground. Not sure what they can do about that. They seem to be completely unrestrained. But then there are others, they let them creep up for many years and then they will reprint them. So yeah, anything basically on the reserve list, they don't reprint it unless you consider Magic 30th. The One Ring is going to be tricky. Those are like, what, $120 or 130 now. And it's getting to be one of the more popular cards. So I don't know what they're going to do about that. All right, next up we have the Revelations of Ezio. Fall of the First Civilization. You've got two Lord of the Rings. What is it? The One Ring. Yes. Cathartic Reunion. We've got a Mountain and Rest in Peace. Foil Mary Read and Anne Bonny. So the human assassin pirates there. Oh, we got a nice foil Basim Ibn Ishaq. Is this a double-sided? No. It's just the design of the card made me think of that. And a treasure token. All right, so I'm chucking everything in from these this month. Just because there's so few cards, they don't actually have any commons in those. Which is really an excuse for them to charge the same amount for fewer pieces of cardboard. Wonderful. Okay, next, let's dig into the box here. We have Puddin. Thank you for being a patron. Yeah, Assassin's Creed, one of those sets that I don't think the fandom or the demand is quite there as much as something like Fallout. And then Fallout had the benefit of the show coming on as well. So there aren't any Assassin's Creed shows as far as I'm aware. All right, Puddin, we have Arwen's Gift, along with Golden Tail, Disciple, Murmuring Mystic, Stealth Mission, and Petrifying Meddler. Slimefoot the Stowaway with the portrait artwork. What is that? Commander Masters. Tiana Ship's Caretaker. Incidentally, we're getting stuck into next month a Commander Masters set booster box, so that'll be one of the box breaks. Enterprising Scallywag, a Goblin Pirate. Dreadmore's Ire. Intangible Virtue, Foil, Snapping Voidcraw. And Safara Sky's Blade for the rare. Go anywhere. We have another snap pack to do for you. So we'll put that together right away. And pretty soon I'm going to have to switch over to the other box because we are emptying this one out at a rapid rate. So we've got our commons here, uncommons. Let's dig in. foil and rare or mythic. All right, round 2 here for Puddin'. We got the Cackling Fiend. I think this guy made my list of the creepiest magic cards. So naturally I had to put one in the box. We got Rakish Scoundrel, Voracious Vermin, Plummet, Boarding Party, Hoverstone Pilgrim, Guardian of the Great Door, Limits of Solidarity, and an extra rare Power Balance, Battlefield Scavenger, and a foil Shatter Assumptions along with a Harsh Mentor. So that was one of the better cards out of Armenket at the time. That's actually when I started playing, so that was early 2017, like spring 2017. Enjoy the pools there, Puddin'. Wilhelm says, I wanted $70 for the Assassin's Creed bundle at Walmart. I bought 2 packs of Modern Horizons 3 instead. Pulled an Ulamog the Defiler and foil Windswept Heath. That was a very wise decision indeed. You're probably not going to pull a lot of value out of Assassin's Creed. I could be wrong. But yeah, there's a lot more value in Modern Horizons 3, I believe. Okay, digging in here for our next round of patrons. And we have Ultrix. Thank you for being a patron. Got a nice Ulalek there. So what was that theme? I think was probably... Oh, is that a foil? No, that's not a foil. Okay. I think he just opened some Modern Horizons 3. Okay. I was thinking there was like a Chaos Box version, but no. And a foil, rare or mythic for Ultrix. Let's go. Starting off with Gale Strike, along with Boneyard, Desecrator, Candlegrove Witch, Rocks Veteran, Kami of Restless Shadows, Hearth Elemental, Slickshot Lockpicker, Dustfang Mentor, Spring-Loaded Sawblades, we saw them earlier, Rune of Flight, Foil Forest, we got the Eldrazi land, you can see him just there, and a mythic, Nissa, Steward of Elements, nice one from Armenket. Enjoy the pools there, Ultrix. Next we have Magnus Hansen, thank you for being a patron. And a foil, rare or mythic here for Magnus. Take a look at what we got here. Universal Solvent, Djinn of Fool's Fall, Soul's Might, Avarax, and Deathcat Marionette, Sensor, Rune of Sustenance, Acquisitions Expert, Usher of the Fallen, Imadane's Recruiter, Foil Unstable Amulet, and Cascading Cataracts for the rare. So enjoy the pools there, Magnus. And welcome to Ratboy Slim. I think you were on the stream last weekend, right? We did the May snack packs. Welcome back. Next up, we got Gabriel Lau. Thank you for being a patron. Gabriel getting an O'Hare Ashenil Deepest Might. That name. Yeah, anyone else listen to Fatboy Slim in the, when was that, early 2000s? Or late 90s? Can't remember. It all blends together. Had some big hits back then. All right, Gabriel, we have Slickshot Vault Buster, Stop Cold, Voda Sea Scavenger, Kick in the Door, Spell Pierce, Copy Crook, Trial of Solidarity, Urbras Anointer, Lassoed by the Law, Sheffet Monitor, Foil Sneaky Snacker, and a Spire Bluff Canal with the promo stamp. So that one from Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Enjoy. And digging in once again, we have Luke Killam. Thank you for being a patron. So I'm thinking the theme for the Chaos boxes for June, was that enchantments or something? So what do we have? So this month is gods. And you'd think I would know what it was, but I recorded a lot of that stuff all together early in the month before my vacation. So I'm like a little bit discombobulated. Make sure we got those. Yeah, I didn't miscount. All right. And a foil rare or mythic. Okay, Luke, what do we got? Blade Brand, along with Mind Stone, Coma's Faithful, Phantasmal Form, Coordinated Charge, Kenris Spell Spear, Flippin' Around into Gataxian Spellstalker, Roshin Roaring Prophet, Aaron Benalia's Ruin Banishment, and Soaring Thought Thief Foil Planes from Lord of the Rings, and Assassin's Trophy, How the Mighty Have Fallen. That used to be a nutty pool, now it's about $1 because I've reprinted it a bunch of times. I do prefer the original artwork. What was it, like a big stone head and in the jungle or something? Pretty awesome. Next up, we have Chris Booth. Thank you for being a patron. And I will say that Archdruid's Charm is one of the nicer pulls from Karlov Manor, which you might have noticed we don't open a lot of that on the channel these days because I try to leave it up to the patrons what they want. And I also look at the viewing metrics. And yeah, nobody's really that interested in it. And whenever I have videos with Karlov Manor, it's like the views are in the toilet. So people, I don't know, people actively hate the set, I guess. Next up, we've got Answered Prayers, along with Ether Spike, Phyrexian Rager, Barbed Batterfist, Return from Extinction, Fairy Fencing, Destined to Lead, Closing Statement, Victimize, and Hazaret's Favor, Extra Rare, Syndicate Messenger, there's the foil, and a mythic, Ronus the Indomitable, nice one. So I think we may, there's like 4 or 5 of the Armenket gods in the box this month, because we did pretty well with those from the pre-release packs. Okay, next we have PLM CM. Thank you for being a patron. Got a nice foil Thoughtseize. So now I don't know what the theme for that month was, because that must be a Chaos Box pull, because we didn't open any double masters. Okay, grabbing a foil, rare or mythic for PLM CM. Let's go. We have Public Thoroughfare, Aki Ronine, Goblin Samurai, Petra Hydrox, Lotleth Giant, Sawblade Scant, Explosive Welcome, Consuming Fervor, Angler Drake, Entdraft Basin, Watchful Naga, foil Sharky Tyrant of the Shire, and Witch of the Moors is the rare. That's awesome from Jumpstart. Actually, that's a list pull, so I reprinted that one. But wait, PLMCM is back for seconds. So we did the Commander Snack. That was the Gitrog Ravenous Ride. So that's a fun commander out of Outlaws of Thunder Junction. So that's, what is that, like the third time we've seen the Gitrog monster? So the first one from a fairly old set. I can't place it right now. I think March of the Machine. There was like a tag team version. 2 characters, Thalia and the Gitrog monster, I think, at that time. And then we've got this new one. Everybody's coming to Thunder Junction from the Omen Paths. That was like some of the fallout from Phyrexia All Will Be One. Oh, ding, 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 ding. PLMCM, awesome. So we have another wild card. So that means I'm going to have to switch to the other box shortly. All right, what do we got here? We have Minimus Containment, Riddlegate Gargoyle, Rank Officer, Grasping Scoundrel, Divine Smite, Regscape Sliver, Meteor Golem, Frenzied Saddle Brute, Colossodactyl, Foil Boneyard Lurker, and Hydroid Crasis. Awesome. Welcome to Octavio Rinaldi. Love your channel. Greetings from Argentina. Awesome. What is the time in Argentina? Is it like late afternoon or early evening? Okay, PLMCM, you're getting everything in your Assassin's Creed here. We've got Eagle Vision, Brotherhood Regalia, Lydia Fry, nice island, Basim Ibn Ishaq for the rare, Foil Hidden Footblade, oh, mythic. We've got a Yggdrasil Rebirth Engine, we'll sleeve that up for you, and a magic mini game. Find the Assassin, PLMCM, leaping around with glee. That is what you do when you get a magic minigame. It's like, never mind the tree there. I just want my minigames. But I'm giving you both. Enjoy the pools there, PLMCM. Hopefully you can see that on the replay. Next up, we have Kendall Hicks. Thank you for being a patron. Vaultborn Tyrant. Holy moly, that's a nice one. Okay, so now we're in the other box, because we do have wild cards in here as well. And at one point in the early days of the channel's history, I just had a single patron box, but we're beyond that point now. We would run out of cards about halfway through. So as you can see, the other box looking a little slim at this point. So we've got our commons and uncommons out of that one, grabbing a foil from the other box. Rare or mythic here for Kendall. And we start off with Rank Officer, along with Assimilate Essence, Rhyme Tender, Galvanic Discharge, Diabolic Edict, Hopender Coaddle, Armorcraft Judge, Infested Flesh Cutter, Prosthetic Injector, Zenith Seeker, Foil Knights of Dol Amroth, and a mythic, a Minotaur the Fate Shifter. So this one originally, I think, was one of the Commander decks. I can't remember which year, but that's the reprint from Double Masters 2022. Enjoy the pools there, Kendall. And digging into the box here, we have Matteo Vanti. Thank you for being a patron. Matteo getting a foil farewell. That's a pretty tasty one. Okay, so there's the commons. Uncommons. Okay, see what we can get for you out of this lot. Starting off with Ronaz's Stalwart, Pyrophobia, Nightshade, Dryad, Horrific Assault, Winter's Rest, Orchestra's Attendant. What is this split card here? Hustle and Bustle. Along with an extra rare Glory-Bound Initiate, Red Rock Sentinel, Kappa Tech Wrecker Ninja Turtle, Foil Tachova Benthic Druid, and Archive Trap from the Breaking News print sheet from Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Enjoy those, Mateo. And like I said, if you're a patron in the chat, just let me know. Try to get your snap pack done right away. Next, we have Don Sava. Thank you for being a patron. Okay, foil, rare or mythic for Don. So we've got a retro border Call of the Conclave, Prickly Pear, Late to Dinner, Elvish Fury, Scrapwork Cohort, Emerald Dragon, Yoshin Dissident, Coastline Marauders, Brackish Trudge, Sheffet Monitor, Savai Thundermane. Oh, there's our foil. And Arms Collector is the rare. And by the way, Cat Cleric here. The theme for the Chaos boxes next month is cats. I was originally just going to do creatures, but there were so many cats. I'm like, you know what? Let's do a whole month of cats. So that'll be awesome. Don Sava back for round 2. See if we can beat that one. Anyone collect cats, or have you built a cat deck? Wasn't there a deck around Armencat time called Aristocats? I think it relied on tokens. Welcome to Green Skull. Love the channel. Keep up the awesome work. Thank you very much. Hope everybody is entertained. Okay, Don, round 2, we have Impede Momentum, Undercity Scrounger, Johann Stopgap, Geyser Drake, Harried Spearguard, Aether Revolt, extra rare there, Living Conundrum, Godzilla Primeval Champion, 1111, that is nuts. That's the alternate art for Titanoth Rex, Oketra's Attendant, Synchronized Strike, Foil, Saruman the White, and Oran Reef the Vastwood for the rare. So scooping it up here for Don. Enjoy the pulls. Okay, rearranging things. Outlaws is a pretty cool looking set. Yep, I agree. I like that one quite a bit. Next up, we have Pineapple King. Thank you for being a patron. And Pineapple King getting a shrine there. And I just noticed that is number 2. So where's Pineapple King number 1? We're just going to do things in a different order today, I guess. Okay, so there's your second one. Green Skull, are you looking forward to Duskmorn? I am. Bloomburrow was my most anticipated set of the year. Duskmorn is the second. And it's actually, I like what they're doing with it. Has anyone seen the Nightmare bundle? They've made it look like a TV. Pretty crazy. I wonder how they're going to handle the use of technology in Duskmorn, because it's supposed to be like 70s through 90s horror. Speaking of horror, we watched Silence of the Lambs last night. My son wanted to see it. Had not watched it before. I don't think my wife had either, but yeah, that really held up. I hadn't seen it in probably 20 years or something, but yeah, I'd forgotten a lot of stuff. All right, Pineapple King. So we'll do round 2 first here for you. We have Pacifism, Fanatical Firebrand, Goblin Pirate, Frill Deathspitter, Goblin Firebomb, Ether Trade Winds, Amethyst Dragon, Sheltered Thicker Extra Rare, Giant Cindermore, Watchful Naga, and another extra rare, Avon Mind Sensor, Foil, Propagated Drone, and Lalia the Blade Reforged. Awesome. So enjoy the pools there, Pineapple King. Pasta La Vista. I like the name. What do you think about for the sets next year, like Innistrad Remastered? Are they doing an... Oh, I guess they are doing an Innistrad Remastered. Or something What was the... Maybe I'm thinking of... the Tarkir. Weren't they going to do a Tarkir remastered thing? Or was that in MTG Arena? I can't keep track anymore. They are usually around September in recent years. They announce the sets for the next year, so we'll find out soon. Pineapple King for round 2. Let's go. So normally what they've been doing is they'll have like a couple of new sets, new planes, and then they'll go back to planes they've been to before. So what did they have this year? Outlaws was brand new. Bloomburrow. Karlov Manor. So they returned to that. So Dustmorn, Bloomburrow. So they have a bit more variety this year than typical. Normally they would have 2 sets on previous planes. All right, we got a Mother Bear, Swordsworn Cavalier, Goblin Champion, and Nyxborn Unicorn, Annihilating Glare, Steel Exemplar. Oh yeah, they've got Marvel, don't they? The Universes Beyond sets next year as well. Volatile Fault, True Heart Twins, Vizier of Tumbling Sands, Lord of the Accursed, Foil, Rotisserie Elemental, Delicious, and a Mythic, As Foretold. Another one from Armenket. Enjoy the pools there, Pineapple King. Pastel Vista says, no, they announced Innistrad Remastered and collaboration with Final Fantasy at the start of the year. Okay. So for Marvel, I think they're going to have like maybe... My guess is they would do probably several secret layers, but then have like a generic Marvel sort of thing. But I'm sure they could probably revisit Marvel in future years. There's so much they could do with it. All right, who do we have next? Oh, welcome. Starlight, would love to see what you have in store for me. Good timing. Haven't done your pack yet, or packs, I should say. Let's dig in here. Where are you? Here we go. I was going to say I didn't remember doing those yet, but I had trouble finding them. Okay, so I actually sent your cards for May and June already, but these are the June snap pack things. All right, so we have Starlight Skill Moen. Thank you for being a patron. Hopefully did not butcher your name too much. Okay, so we've got our commons here. And uncommons. Okay, let's take a look. We have a Seafloor Stalker, along with Brandywine Farmer, Moonsnare Specialist, Dusk Wielder, Lava Dart, Vow of Torment, Static Net, Ramosian Greatsword, Laybear the Heart, Stump Stomp, flipping around into Burn Willow Clearing, Foil Mountain, Eldrazi Land, nice one, and Colligan's Command for the rare, not too shabby. All right. And Starla says, thanks for sending them. No worries about the name. You're pretty close, actually. Good. All right. On to round 2 here. So we'll hopefully get something even better in the second one. And we are still hunting for the second lot. Actually, there should be 2 wild cards in here. So we'll hopefully get those for you. The packs for this stream, we have Assassin's Creed once again. So we did that last week as well. Next stream will probably be Bloomburrow, would be my guess. All right, we have a Prickly Pear, Hobbit Sting, Frantic Firebolt, Malamet Scythe, band together, Glasswing Grace, flipping into Age-Graced Chapel, Vizier of Deferment, Vow of Flight, Oketra's Attendant, Failure to Comply, an extra rare. We got a Cub Warden, foil rare, nice one. Whoa, and it's Champion's Helm with the borderless art. That is awesome from Commander Masters. So enjoy the pulls there, Starley. Thank you for being a patron. And who is up next? Reaching in here. We have Invisible Monsters 15. Thank you for being a patron. So another empty team bag there because we did a bundle and I cannot remember which bundle we got for you last month. But hopefully you enjoy it. So that one probably shipping out in the coming week. I did get way behind because of my vacation and also picked up a lovely cold on the trip. So it's still lingering a bit, but I'm at least able to do a live stream again. Okay, will you find the Villain's Lair? Temperamental Oozewag, we saw that guy earlier. Totally Lost, Atali's Favor, and Voltage Surge. Oh, here we go. Ding, 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 ding. All right. It is wildcard time once again. Hopefully you can see this on the replay. We got Renewed Faith, Artistic Refusal, and High Speed Hoverbike, Signature Slam, Foil Sentry Smasher, and Archfiend of Ifnir for the rare. I think we saw one of those earlier as well. I did pull a bunch of duplicates out of Armenket. Not sure what the deal was. There were 6 separate pre-release packs, but we seemed to get a lot of duplicate rares out of those. All right, Assassin's Creed. We have Assassin Initiate, Adrestia, Adwale, Breaker of Chains, A Mountain, and Aya of Alexandria for your rare. Foil Arbaz Mir, and Roshan Hidden Magister. Very cool. Art card. I have no idea. That looks like a sort of Greek setting, doesn't it? We have Cassandra Eaglebearer. All right, so enjoy the pools. Invisible Monsters 15. All right, pop that over here. And digging in here. Oh, nice pull. Actually, a couple of nice pulls here. Whoops, grabbing this one. All right, next up we have Tammy Sanchez. Thank you for being a patron. So not only got the Vampiric Tutor, I saw you also got a Chroma Vision of Ixidor. So some pretty crazy pulls there. Thank you for being a patron. Okay, we've got that stuff. And we start off here with Fanged Flames, Nyxborn Unicorn, Silver Raven, Experimental Synthesizer, Inventor's Axe, Kamano faces Kakazan. This one flips into Etching of Kamano, Bone Picker, Sifter Worm, Totentan, Swarm Piper, Tybolt's Rager, Foil Plains, another Eldrazi land, and a Mythic. Samut, Voice of Descent. Nice one from Armenket there for you. But wait, we have more. It is round 2 for Tammy. Let's get into it. So commons and uncommons, foil, rare, or mythic. Okay, Adaptive Spore Singer, Blight Belly Rat, banished from Edoras, Pathfinding Axejaw, Lumengrid Gargoyle, Essence Reliquary, Golden Tail Trainer, Two-Headed Hunter, Defabricate, Concerted Defense, and a foil Nadir's Nightblade, Borderless, nice one. And Still Shaper's Gift for the rare. So another one from Commander Masters. And like I said earlier, we will be doing a box break for Commander Masters set boosters next month, along with Bloomburrow Collectors. Okay, next up, we have Ben Hewitt Long. Thank you for being a patron. And then the uncommons. Foil and rare or mythic. All right, Ben, let's get into it. We got a Sinew Dancer, Warehouse Tabby, Weather the Storm, Silver Chase Fox, Phantom Ninja, Blood Rage Brawler, Enigma Drake, Lay Claim, Wedding Security, Sacred Excavation, Foil Island, Eldrazi Land, and Riders of the Mark for the rare. So enjoy those. We'll pop them in here for you. Next up, whoa, Griefin Foil, Tommy Bowman. Do you need anything else? Thank you for being a patron. Tommy's like, no, thank you. That is a pretty nutty pull. One of the best for June, I would say. May, we had, someone got the One Ring, didn't they? I think we had another, yeah, just this past week, actually. We had a One Ring pull as well. All right, Tommy, we have an Aki Ronin Goblin Samurai, Seven Tail Mentor, Iceberg Cancrix, Obira's Attendants, Inventive Wingsmith, Ashiok's Reaper, Enigma Drake, there he is again, Hornswoggle, Onward to Victory, Talisman of Resilience, foil Mouth to Feed. Oh, we've got the pre-release stamp there. And Pull from Tomorrow. All right, so enjoy the pulls there, Tommy. Some pretty tasty stuff indeed. Next up, we have Chicknam. Thank you for being a patron. So that is a special guest card there from Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Very cool. Okay, Chicknam, and I'm just grabbing multiple rares here. Let's put one of those back. We have Regent's Authority, Day Squad, Marshal, Tellurian Geyser, Geomancer's Gambit, Kami's Flare, Vow of Flight, Open into Wonder, Worn Power Stone, Feast of Succession, Razorgrass Ambush, Flippin' Around, and Razorgrass Field, Frill Scare Mentor for the foil, and Invert Polarity for the rare. So enjoy those, Chicknam. Guru Baby says, love the cat ones. If I ever play, I need to make a cat deck. Yeah, there should be... Aren't there a bunch of cats in Bloomburrow? Maybe I'm mistaken. There's a lot of mice, rats, squirrels, all sorts of other creatures like that. Oh, this is a nice one. Grey Gamma getting the meat hook. Thank you for being a patron. Alas, there are no meat hooks in the boxes this month, nor have there ever been. Although we may have, with the wild cards, pulled a meat hook before. I can't remember, to be honest. This was going back a few years. With the release of Innistrad Midnight Hunt. But we did do some wild cards for that set. Okay, we've got a Lucky Offering along with Redcap Hill Slasher, Goblin Rogue, Fisher Wizard, a Goblin Wizard, Tower Worker, Witch's Mark, Faith's Fetters, Lay Bare the Heart, Tachova Benthic Druid, Maestro's Charm, Trickster's Elk, Foil Genku Future Shaper with the portrait art, and Ripples of Undeath for the rare. So pop these in here for your Grey Gamma, and round 2. Let's go. Okay, foil. So we have a Balustrade Spy, Frostvale Ambush, Scrapwork Mutt, Flitting Gorilla, Sawblade Scamp, Burnished Heart, Self-Assembler, Perimeter Enforcer, Bladed Ambassador, Sapphire Dragon, Foil, promo stamp, Bounty of the Luxor, and a Mythic Omarthus Ghostfire Initiate from Commander Masters. So some tasty pulls for you today. Enjoy, Grey Gamma. And next, let's see here. What have we got? All right, next we have Benjamin Sullivan. Thank you for being a patron. Very nice box topper engineered explosives. So that was from the Chaos boxes last month. And speaking of chaos boxes, if you're in the US, check out mtgunpacked.com. So we do have some chaos boxes there. They don't have the foils though to keep the costs down. I did do that last year, but they got a bit pricey, so I've tried to keep them a bit cheaper. So we've got pure chaos 4-pack mystery boxes and monarch boxes. The monarch boxes have Commander Legends, Ravnica Remastered, Wilds of Eldraine, and Lord of the Rings, I think was the other one. So check it out if you're in the US. All right, Benjamin, we have Evolution Witness, Armory Mice, Free Strider Commando, Expedition Lookout, Sunblade Angel, Stone Splitter Bolt, Twisted Sewer Witch, Trail of Zeal, Labyrinth Guardian, Marauding Sphinx, Foil Reconnaissance Mission, and Isolated Chapel for the rare. So pop these in here for you, Benjamin. And next we have James W. Thank you for being a patron. Okay, James, and we have a foil, rare or mythic. We have Ent's Fury, along with Ember Beast, Destroy Evil, Johan's Stopgap, Wicked Visitor, Return to Dust, Dreadmobile, Dire Tactics, Core Blademaster, Brimstone Roundup, Foil Death's Oasis, and a mythic, Helen the Kid. Nice one there for James. Pop these in here for you. And moving right along. Oh, that's a nice one. Kane Carpentier. Thank you for being a patron. So Kane's got the foil borderless Verdant Catacombs. So that's a fetch land. I think that was another chaos box actually. But I cannot remember the theme. It seems like we've got all sorts of different cards there. Oh, you know what? I think it was like modern. That's what it was. That makes sense. So cards that are popular in the modern format. Okay, finally remembered. All right, Kane, we got Foul Strike. That's hilarious. Lothlorien Lookout. Okiba Reckon Raid. Rats in Leather Jackets are awesome. Nozumi Road Captain on the other side. Take the Fall. Tamio's Safekeeping. There's a nice common. Swooping Lookout. Sanguine Statuette. Slick Sequence. Wild Shape. And Consuming Fervor. Foil Karuga the Macro Sage. And a mythic Mirror Pool from Commander Masters. Nice one. So enjoy those, Kane. And next we have KTW. Thank you for being a patron. Welcome to Skeeter. And I can't remember if I've done your patron pack yet. I'll dig in the box here. We may have already done it, but maybe not. I'll check that in a moment. Okay, we've got a foil, rare or mythic. All right, Katie, we have Pondering Mage, Squire's Devotion, Bulwark Giant, Cunning Geyser Mage, Aspirant's Ascent, Mystic Subdual, Insult to Injury, Extra Rare, Metamorphic Blast, Legion Leadership. It's This one flips into Legion's Stronghold. Kanji's Lieutenant, foil Eternal Witness, nice. And Mirage Mirror for the rare. I remember that one originally from Hour of Dev, wasn't it? All right, so enjoy the pools there, Katie. So Skeeter, have we done yours? Let me just check. We may have done it earlier in the stream. Let me just make sure. See what we got here. Okay, yeah, we must have done that like early. I'm going to say probably in the first half hour. So yeah, you might want to rewind, check that out. All right, next we have Derek Grunwald. Thank you for being a patron. Okay, foil, rare or mythic here for Derek. We've got a Deep Goblin Skull Taker, awesome. Shower of Arrows, Claustrophobia, Elven Farsight, Spellweaver Duo, Bloodline Pretender, Annex Sentry, Deep Muck Desperado, Fledgling Dragon, Avalanche Cooler, a foil rare, borderless, nice, Dirge Bat, and Harsh Mentor for the rare. So we saw that guy earlier. Enjoy the pools there, Derek. We've got a question here. Want to start D&D? Which commander precon do you recommend? So you don't have that many options for D&D ones. So Forgotten Realms was the first D&D set. I think they did 4 precons for that. I think they also did another 4 for Baldur's Gate. If you check out the... I really can't remember them, to be honest. If you check out the Commander playlist on the channel, I would have opened all of those. So, yeah, see what I think there? That was going back a few years. You didn't mean D&D. Okay, so... Oh, if you mean MTG in general, yeah, you can't go wrong. Any of the commander decks are pretty decent. There's some more coming up next week for Bloomburrow. I would suggest don't spend a lot of money on those. If you go for something like Modern Horizons 3 commander decks, those are pretty expensive, but you can find a bunch of cheaper ones, like usually around $30 US. So yeah, just find what looks interesting. We've reviewed pretty much everything going back almost 10 years, I would say, on the channel. But I would purely go by, like, look at price and what you think sounds interesting. What sort of decks you like to play? Do you like tokens? Do you like making people like not be able to play? Or there's a bunch of different interesting decks around. All right, Brian Simmons, you're up next. Thank you for being a patron. And if anyone has any recommendations for cool precons that you've used before, been checking your reviews, thinking Blue and Red Outlaws Quick Draw. Yeah, that one I think should be decent. If you look at the ordering, I posted those. I think I did like the stronger ones first, and then the weaker one. I think there were 2 that were better than the other 2. Can't remember which ones were which, but Like I said, if you're just getting started, any of the commander decks, you really can't go wrong with the precons. They usually do a good job with those. Okay, Brian, we have Hotfoot Gnome, Ninja's Kunai, Molten Monstrosity, Mukatai Ambusher, Balustrade Spy, Demonic Ruckus, Frenzied Saddle Brute, Yargle Glutton of Urborg, Limits of Solidarity, Arncrop Champion, Foil Dinahir, Invoker Adept, or Dina Air, I'm not sure how you'd pronounce that, and Repeated Reverberation. We've got the promo stamp. So enjoy the pools there, Brian. And let's see who is next. We got Talvar. Thank you for being a patron. And that wild card is still in here somewhere. I would have thought we'd find it by now, but I guess not. Okay, Talvar, what do we got for you? We start off here with a Celestial Unicorn. Dread Return. End the Festivities, Gift of Wrath. Seven-Tail Mentor, Vow of Duty. Scaled Behemoth, Forsaken Miner. Insult to Injury, extra rare. Oh, an extra mythic. Weatherlight completed. Foil Auspicious Starix. And a Yara First of Lochthwain with the showcase art for the rare. Enjoy the pool set, Talvar. Okay, next up we have Nova Entropy. Thank you for being a patron. Digging in once again. And we've got a foil, rare or mythic here. Nova Entropy. We have a Goblin Turncoat. Awesome. Does anyone know if there are any goblins in Bloomburrow? I don't remember seeing any. Humble Naturalist. Mesmerizing Dose. Prickly Marmoset. What are you? That is weird. Sheltering Landscape. Expel from Erazka. Victimize. Thran Golem. Tori Davenant, Fury Rider, Careening Minecart, Foil Ominous Seas, and Desynchronization for the rare. So there's an Assassin's Creed card. Enjoy those, Nova Entropy. And next up we have Kaio Nagiri. Thank you for being a patron. Oh, foil etched Najila, that is an awesome pull indeed. What was that out of Commander Legends? Pretty cool. You don't see pulls like that very often. And like I said earlier, you're going to see a bit less of Commander Legends on the videos going forward. The box prices are getting pretty nutty. So it's really not worth opening at this point. We will have packs here and there. I do still have a few available, but not really that I can offer for patrons in large quantities. All right, Kaio, we have Treetop Ambusher, along with Pippin's Bravery, Mugging, Duelist of Deep Faith, Tattered Apparition, Hunter's Insight, Burning Anger, Vastwood Fortification. This one flips into Vastwood Thicket, Flow of Knowledge, Rampaging Ceratops, Foil Skycat Sovereign, and Creekwood Liege for the rare. So enjoy the pulls there, Kaio. Especially that foil etch. That is nuts. Then we have King Fu. Thank you for being a patron. Digging in once again on the hunt for the wild cards. Should be one left in this box. Okay, foil, rare or mythic here for King Fu. We start off with a seething landscape, steer clear, crackling emergence, Urborg uprising, impede momentum, reiterating bolt, dispossess, extra rare, golem artisan, twisted riddle keeper, trial of ambition, foil gutter sniper, goblin shaman, and a mythic icing death, frost tyrant, promo stamp version there. So that one's from D&D. Enjoy the pools, King Fu. And next we have Tony Siriani. Thank you for being a patron. Okay, Tony, we've got a Tumbleweed Rising, Umazawa's Charm, Snapping Voidcraw, Thunder Salvo, Knight of Old Benalia, Botanical Brawler, Time to Reflect, Mindless Automaton, Exuberant Fuseling, a Goblin Kenra Charioteer, Dorat the Perfect Pet, nice foil there, and a Mythic Nahiri Forged in Fury. All right, so we'll pop these in here for you, Tony. Oh, looks like we're on the home stretch here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more patrons to go. Next, we have Bermudian Belbachir. Thank you for being a patron. And the boxes are thinning out quite a bit now. Okay, Bermudian, what do we got? It is Outlaw Medic, Rakish Scoundrel, Refurbished Familiar, Goldmore Champion, Reckless Charge, and Reassembling Skeleton, Guardian of the Forgotten, Disdainful Stroke, Tattered Ratter, Twists and Turns. This one flips into Mycoid Maze, Foil Mountain, and Charming Scoundrel. So we've got the foil stamp there, the promo stamp for Wilds of Eldraine. Enjoy. Next we have Bondrock. Thank you for being a patron. Jinth MC, I'm going to go to sleep. It's 2 a.m. here. Thanks for dropping by. I know it's pretty late for a lot of people. So hopefully people can watch on the replay. We've got a foil, rare or mythic. All right, Bondrock. We've got Befriending the Moths. This one flips into Imperial Moth, Twin Scroll Shaman, Bitter Reunion, Revive the Shire, Kuldotha Cackler, Weaver of Currents, Curious Inquiry, Sacred Excavation, Vow of Torment, Selfless Samurai, Foil Archipelago, so there's more of that comic book artwork, and Drog Skull Reaver for the rare. So setting this aside for Bondrock. Next we have Nordock. Thank you for being a patron. So you got one of those What are they, like portrait artworks? Heragast Erupting Nullkite. That's a mythic out of Modern Horizons 3. And then a foil, rare or mythic Nordok. We have a Conduit Goblin, along with Dwarven Reinforcements, Kami of Industry, Rooftop Assassin, Peerless Samurai, Helping Hand, Team Pennant, Bartolome del Presidio, Tempered in Solitude, Extra Rare Glyph Keeper, Skittering Precursor, an Eldrazi Drone, and SRAM Senior Edificer for the rare. All right, so hopefully I can pop these in here for you. Yep, a tight fit, but we did it. Next up, we have Charlie L. Thank you for being a patron. Charlie getting a very nice Solitude Mythic from Modern Horizons 2. And a foil. Okay, Charlie, what do we got? It is Sentinel Spider, Crimson Fleet Commodore, Failed Fording, Sunder the Gateway, Seagate Colossus, Distorted Curiosity, and Desmond Miles, extra rare, Volcanic Torrent, Blink Dog, Dig Site Conservator, Foil Sonorous Howl Bonder, and Evacuation from Stronghold. All right, that one goes back a fair ways. So that's before they even change the color of the symbol there to indicate the rarity. Enjoy. And next, we have Sloth Kick. Thank you for being a patron. Very nice polluted delta there, so fetch land. Welcome to Pietro Marigo. Have I already done your pack? Not sure. I'll check what's left. We're getting close to the end, so I may have. But let me see once I'm done with this one. Okay, got a foil, rare or mythic for Sloth Kick. We have a Wanted Griffin, Spider Food, Weather the Storm, Second Breakfast, Enduring Sliver, Witchstalker Frenzy, Getaway Glamour, Archive Dragon, Obira's Attendant, Bucolic Ranch, a foil King Caesar, Ancient Guardian, nice, and Eldrazi Linebreaker for the rare. So enjoy those. Sloth Kick. Chicknam on Patreon. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Yes, we must have done that earlier. There's only 4 patron packs left here, so that would have been probably in the first half, I would say. If you rewind. Invisible Monsters 15, yep, we've done yours already as well. That was about, I'm going to say, half an hour ago. All right, next we have Ryan Johnson. Thank you for being a patron. And in case you're having trouble finding where I did your snap pack, usually about 24 hours after the live stream ends, there'll be a transcript, text format. You can search that for your name and that can save a bit of time. All right, Ryan, we have a Banalish Faith Bonder, Raise the Alarm, Azure Fleet Admiral, Lightning Talons, Farfinder, Shadowstorm Vizier. It's rewind time, yeah, I think it will be. Outcaster Greenblade, Topaz Dragon, Metastatic Evangel, Nazumi Prowler, Unbreakable Bond, and a mythic Nissa Voice of Zendikar. Awesome. So, of course, Nissa coming back. What is she, like a squirrel or something in the new set? I can't remember, to be honest. All right, next we have Nat Barker. Thank you for being a patron. Got the Nicole Bolas there. Anyone know what Nicole Bolas is up to lately? Didn't they defeat him in War of the Spark? I can't remember if he was locked up somewhere or what they've done with him. Okay, and we're really running out of rares here. I think I had just enough this month. We got a Voltage Surge, Cat Tarantula, Zalfrin Shapecraft, Flicker Coin, Wanted Griffin, Havoc Jester, Splashy Spellcaster, Reduced to Rubble, Frogmere Enforcer, Mindless Conscription, Foil Plains, and Ugin the Ineffable. Nice one for the rare. So enjoy those, Nat. And 2 patrons remain. We have Johannes Normanen. Thank you for being a patron. Okay, grabbing one of these, one of those. And we have a Toadstool Admirer, Hexgold Slith, Lacerate Flesh, Wild Cantor, Heightened Reflexes, extra rare here, Archway of Innovation, Sudden Insight, Swashbuckler's Whip, Supreme Will, Exemplar of Strength, Foil Counterspell, nice one. And the rare is Calamity of the Titans. Awesome. So enjoy the pulls there, Johannes. And lucky last patron for this month. It is Matteo Mongiano. Thank you for being a patron. So coming up later this week, we're going to have Bloomburrow Goodness. So it's pre-release day on Friday. And this coming weekend, we'll be trying to get into all of the Bloomburrow goodness. Not sure if I'll make it through all the commander decks. Sometimes it takes me a bit longer, and those come in the following week. But we'll see what we can do. There will also be another starter kit for Bloomburrow. So if you're looking to get into the game, you've never played before, that could be a great way to get started. All right, final snap pack for June 2024. We've got an Angel of the Dawn, Aki Ronin, Goblin Samurai, Forge Hammer Centurion, Staggering Size, Warped Tusker, Cult Conscript, Rakdos Pit Dragon, Bonder's Enclave Extra Rare, Decimator Beetle, Shackle Slinger, Foil Trumpeting Nah, and Return of the Wild Speaker with the promo stamp there. Enjoy the pulls there, Matteo. And I want to see, where is the wild card here? It should be here, so let's dig through. And I might just open that pack of Assassin's Creed in a moment anyway. Looking through the uncommons. Where on earth? I thought, no, maybe it was in the commons that we didn't find it. Oh, here it is. It was in the comments. I would have thought we'd find that. But anyway, let's just crack that pack here since I had it set aside anyway. So Assassin's Creed, let's go. And I'm thinking next month I might also continue the Every Pack in History series. So what I've been doing is adding on to that. So we went all the way back to antiquities. There's a whole playlist, and then every time I get like another 10 new sets or so, I add another entry to the playlist. So it will be the 10 recent sets, with Assassin's Creed being the most recent. All right, we have Hookblade, Reconnaissance, the Aesir Escape Valhalla, and a Swamp Eevee Fry for the rare, Foil Phantom Blade, Arno Dorian, and an Assassin token, and an ad on the other side. All right, so there we have it. The Patron snap packs for June 2024. And I'm thinking July, we'll probably do that in early August, because I have a whole lot of shipping to do in the next couple of weeks. We're about 2/3 done with May, and then I'll continue on to June. Pietro managed to find my snap pack. Thank you as always with your pulls. Awesome. All right, so I'd like to thank everyone for dropping by the stream today. Hope everyone's staying safe and healthy out there. Thanks for watching and have a great day.